Hi guys. So it's been about a month since my last video, and I'm now down to 248 pounds, which is great. The highest weight I was at was 288 pounds, and the day of surgery I was 276 pounds. So I've lost about 30 pounds since surgery. That's awesome. I'm feeling very well. No complications still. I'm now on modified regular diet, which basically means don't eat bad and continue to measure your food. Supposed to get about 90 to 100 grams of protein every day and 64 ounces of water. I've been able to do that pretty well, especially when I'm at work because I just keep a water bottle with me. I've been using Isopure for one of my snacks, and then I don't have the other one up here, but the other protein supplement I use is Premier Protein. It has 30 grams of protein in that serving. When I started out, I would drink half of one of these every day, but I've been starting to do a whole one to help, just because I can drink as much as I want anyway, so it doesn't have a lot in it. It's 160 calories and 40 grams of protein. That's pretty much it. It's just like water with protein. It's kind of funny at first. If you make it really cold or frozen, it's easier to take in. I am down a few sizes. I haven't gone shopping yet, but it's coming soon. I'm in the smallest size that I've had in my closet, so I'm down probably at least 2 or 3 sizes. I'm probably going to have to get my ring resized. Usually when I'm typing at work, I have to put it on my middle finger, otherwise it just drives me crazy. I personally have a hard time seeing a difference. My husband sees it. He is a truck driver, so he goes away and comes back every 6 weeks. So when he came home, he said he can tell. I definitely know something's happening because clearly my clothes, I need to get smaller clothes, but it is a very slow process. So if you're one of those people who are looking for instant results, this is a slow process. You are going to have stalls, and a lot of them. I know probably week 2 or 3, I had like a week-long stall, and I was so frustrated because at that point I was on I think it was the full liquid diet, and the only thing that I changed, I don't know if it even mattered with losing weight, but I stopped doing cream of wheat and just did yogurt. The type of yogurt I buy is the Okios Greek yogurt, the 000, so no carbs. I don't think there's sugar in it. I don't know. I don't have one of those up here either, but that seemed to help. So I have one of those every morning, one of these drinks before lunch. Usually have some kind of chicken or steak for lunch, and then protein shake, and then chicken, pork, or steak for dinner. I've avoided pasta and bread and rice. So I've been doing pretty good at that. I've been trying not to cheat. I will tell you though, if you do keep things in your house, you will probably cheat. So, my family's probably not very happy with me, but I've kept like Loft House cookies. Somebody gave me some and I brought them home, and yes, I ate a cookie. It wasn't the end of the world, but, willpower doesn't really change with this diet. The only thing that really changes is how much you can eat, not what you can eat. At least for me. I know some other people, they have a lot of complications. They can't keep food down or fluid down, and that has not been my problem at all. I can eat tortilla chips if they're in the house, or cookies, or whatever. I've stayed away from caffeine. You're supposed to stay away from that. My surgeon told me that the caffeine can expand the sphincter from your stomach to your esophagus, which will give you GERD or um, acid reflux issues, and I haven't had that at all. So that has been a big one for me because I love caffeine. I only had one Starbucks about a week ago, a small one, just to because I went on a trip and I needed a boost. But other than that, no carbonation. Carbonation's bad with the surgery. You can't have any of that. So something to think about if you're looking at this surgery. Um, Coworkers and restaurants and just different places, even family, have been really funny. Anybody I've told I can tell they watch what I'm eating and how fast I'm eating and what I'm eating. And it's just something to think about as far as if you decide to tell people. I know my boss has made comments to people that I can't go to luncheons with them because of my diet, my restrictions. And really, you can go, you just need to make right choices. So, some of that, I try not to let it bother me, but I can see how some people will be really bothered with that. People questioning, I can't tell you how many, I think the number one question everybody asks is, what can you eat? So, we're sitting, at a family reunion and there's all this food, and they want you to tell them in detail what things you can eat on the table. So you kind of lose a little bit of privacy with that, and you kind of get the feeling people are judging you. So I even had an uncle who's always been overweight tell me that maybe I should try a little bit of willpower, and I thought that was ironic. So um, take it with a grain of salt. I try to stay positive that this is something that's working for me. This is the most weight I've ever lost. And I'm now before my last child, I'm that weight that I used to be, and that's great. I can tell you the weight does slow down. Um, I think the first week it fell off like crazy. I had a stall. And then since then, as my diet had progressed from clear liquids to full liquid to puree to soft food to now the modified diet, um, I have these moments where nothing happens. And some people might just stop weighing themselves. I like to, I just want to see what's happening, if anything's happening, but I try not to let it get to me anymore now that I know. I just need to not worry so much and just keep going. Um, I have the only other um, complication, I guess, that I've experienced is constipation. Um, that's something you're eating so much protein, it, you're going to have to take some kind of fiber supplement. So um, let's see what else. I haven't gone to any group sessions. I know my surgeon wants me to do that. They don't offer it. So I did join Bariatric Pal for a while. And on there was actually people who had just had surgery the month that I did. And they have a Facebook group. And that has actually been really nice to kind of see where they're at and, kind of compare how I'm doing. Now, I have not done any exercise. I've been really bad about that. I've always been really bad about that. Um, I'm sure I would be doing better with that. So, um, anyway, it's good to see what other people's goals are, see their before and afters, and, you know, try to keep your motivation that you're kind of in line with what everybody's doing. Um, let's see. I think that's about it for now. I'm going to be going for my next visit in June. This is now we're almost in May. We're at the end of April. So, I'll let you guys know how it goes maybe in another month. And hopefully we'll see some more weight loss. So anyway, good luck. And if you have any questions, you can put them in the comments. I don't know even how many people are going to follow this, but I'm willing to answer whatever you have. And See you next time.